Welcome to the third round of the Amiibo Pantheon Tournament Qualifiers. No Amiibo were harmed in the making of this tournament. The second round provided a lot of unusual sights, and dominance is starting to become a little bit clear. Of the 40 Amiibo in contention here, over a quarter have yet to lose, with 4 in groups A and C and 3 in groups B and D yet to register a loss in their campaigns. The main story, however, is Darkside in Group B, who is currently sitting bottom of Group B, with 2 losses and a -4 stock difference after his bouts against Colonel Noodles and Maximilian. Also, just as a quick note, if you've not watched any of the others before this, things might not make any sense. Anyway, let's get on with things, shall we?
Round 3.
I'm a little concerned for Fortune in this matchup because he may only have a 60% deficit to deal with each time from Big Boss. But he's a blue type, and Big Boss is a green type, which means this is the rare instance where this Bowser amiibo has a type advantage. That's not to say that Fortune can't win, but as you can see by those percentages, it's already even. If only just because of Bowser being such a tanky unit like this. Yeah, that was never going to work. Fortune is yet to lose if memory serves, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be his first L, unless he can pull something out of the bag. I guess that's the way you really want to handle this hero. Just rush him down, don't give him time to cast anything. After losing to... who was it last time? The Riddler? He slid down the table of Group A quite massively, so he's looking to get back into contention very quickly against Fortune here. It's looking like a bit of a runaway bout here. Could this be another 3-stock? We haven't seen that since round 1 where the Riddler 3-stock TJ Creed. Oh, alright. Fortune gets 1 on the board. I think he's left it a little too late, though. And his search for Zoom ends with a rather crushing defeat against Big Boss. Braveheart is coming off of the back of a 3-1 win against Akira, whereas Osborne yet to register a win. So, oh my goodness. Braveheart wasting no time getting some numbers on the board, and I was pretty sure Osborne was going to die right there. Oh! That was unexpected. A cheeky footstool kill from Osborne gives him the early lead here. Given his percent, it's probably not going to last, but it didn't last. At least that was accurate. Osborne getting just a short-lived lead. There's no type advantage in play despite Braveheart's blue typing. So it'll be interesting to see how this proceeds. Osborne just needs the flash of brilliance, really, to get the better of this Roy. I'm not sure if that Buster Wolf would have done the trick, really. Braveheart in control of this tie. And he's looking for the finisher. But Osborne is not going down without a fight this time. He's making sure... Oh, what was that ending? He power dunked himself into Roy's down air. That was unbelievably wild.
A brawl is surely brewing.
It's a bout between Mr. T and TJ Creed. The me-gunner yet to lose versus the Little Mac that's yet to win. I'm not entirely sure Mr. T is the best amiibo to face if you want to win, but... hey, when you've got KO punches, anything's possible. And he won't instantly die to off-stage attacks, so... he's got that going for him at least. Alright, he gets caught by the up smash. Oh, nice feint. He's looking for that follow-up. Just can't quite seem to get it. But remarkably, TJ Creed has established himself with a bit of a lead. And has another KO punch ready to send. But just held on to it a little too long. He needs to bring this down to last stock if he wants to run this close. He's just trying to find an opening, can't quite get one. And the one time he gets a Dare Spike, and it's on stage. That's just the luck he's had. He's almost got him. And just like that, Mr. T's winning streak continues. And things are not looking good for TJ Creed as it stands. These are two lean green fighting machines. And this is actually a very important tie, because this is first place versus second place. Someone's win streak is going to have to come to an end here. Both of these amiibo have had very good performances up to this point, so it'll be curious to see who comes out on top here. Oh, giant tornado spin from DK West gives him the early advantage. It's going to be interesting to see if DK West can hold out, though, because his giant form only lasts one stock. The Riddler can get his metal form 3 times a match, and he gets a little bit of healing as well. Oh, that's cheeky. So, DK West doesn't have his little skill anymore. He just has to rely on his own techniques. Whereas the Riddler, he can fall back on the metal form several more times. Oh, good skill from West, though. That aerial down B giving him the edge so far. He has the advantage, needs to make the use of that rage.
Nothing's stopping me this time.
Not a do it. You're gonna stop because that's what you do when you're faced with an irresistible force.
Oh! I didn't think he was gonna throw that out. Alright. DK West with the Banana Slammer to win against the Riddler and move top of Group A as it stands. Last but not least, we have Akira versus Ice Bride. 2 amiibo yet to win. And someone has to. Someone has to get a win on the board here. And judging by the current performance, you would bet on Peach, really. I know I would. Especially with this dominant start. I'm still in a little disbelief over that ending to Riddler versus West. I was not ready for that giant punch. And I don't think the Riddler was either. There's just been a lot of first-time behavior in this tournament qualifying session. We had Banjo doing a jab lock last time. I guess they're all playing seriously. They know what's at stake. Alright, alright. Decent little string from Akira. He's clearly not intent on sitting down after 2 defeats on the bounce. Oh, alright. Ice Bride going into the last stock on a high note. But 1 kill confirmed from this Ken. And just like that, it all comes down to the wire here. I did say that Peach is the more technically skilled, but this Ken, he's fired up now. He doesn't want to lose 3 in a row. Whether he's going to be forced to is an entirely different story. But Peach is closing this out very strongly. And just like that, nares her way to victory. But it was a very close match, though. And just like that, Group A's fixtures for today are at an end. On the surface, you would think that Bonsaw would dominate this Banjo amiibo. But I think Mandolin has been the surprise package so far. Not just for edging out over Hurricane, but also because of the jab lock on Mama Luigi and their victory there. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare up against one of the more dangerous contenders in Bonsaw. Not well so far, as it turns out. Oh, alright. Packs him off the side. They'll at least get one. Nothing short of a miracle is going to bring this Banjo back into the match. Because he is not missing a single Alolan Whip. He's refusing to go down quietly. But they had to go down at some point. As Bonsaw takes victory. 9th versus 10th in Group B as Hurricane and Darkside take each other on. Hurricane coming off the back of his allergies on Yoshi's story against Hermes. And Darkside, who has lost twice heavily and is looking for a bit of redemption. Even copping first blood in this match. Whoever wins between these two will have their tournament hopes rejuvenated a little. And right now it's looking to be Darkside, who, with that taunt, is probably feeling himself now. He just needed his confidence back. And free stocks Hurricane in very short order. Was that a one-shot at the end? Let's have an instant replay. Brutal. It's hype versus disrespect. We have Colonel Noodles, the Min Min, up against Frozone, the Mii Brawler. And it was almost starting with a 0 to death by Min Min. Frozone does have a distinct speed advantage here, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to make much of a difference in the long run. Yeah, you're not succeeding with an F-Smash from there, Frozone. That's just not how things go. Both of them do have floaty jumps, so they're not going to be afraid to take things to the air if needs be. Nice string from Frozone. She switched to the Megawatt. She wants that kill. Alright, advantage Noodles. Nice catch. He was looking for the follow-up too. He wants the stock take. He is thirsty for it. Maybe Frozone could edge it out if he plays his cards right. All it really needs is one strong hit. They both want it. They're going off stage and everything. Oh! Aww. Frozone couldn't quite catch that down air. This one should be fairly interesting. They haven't really interacted with each other much, if at all, really. We have Mama Luigi, whose record is a little bit on the spotty side, having lost to Frozone and Mandolin, up against Hermes, who's fairly mixed, and he's looking to get on the board with a victory that doesn't involve allergies to stages. They both have speed boosts, but Sonic has a running hitbox. And maybe he can make the most of it. Luigi's up Bs, they always take me by surprise. Alright, what answer has Hermes got for that? It's a very ledge-driven encounter, this one. But Hermes is not in good shape. That's twice now he's been caught by that. He needs to go on the biggest run of his life if he wants to win this. He's being very methodical right now as Hermes. There's surely no way that Luigi throws this. I know he has a strong throw spirit, but come on. Oh my goodness. The fact that Sonic can just run headlong at Luigi when he could be charging a misfire. He has balls. In fact, being near Luigi on the ground at all takes balls, because he could always just up B you. How is this going as close as it is? Why is this so tense? This is a fucking qualifier. Hermes has actually taken the lead. What is going on here? I mean, one hit from either side that's strong. Oh! Wow! Hermes with the insane comeback to clench victory. How does he do it? Well, I don't quite know how that match is going to be topped, but we end Group B with the insta-drop Ludwig Maximilian up against the exciting Byleth Mira. Maximilian probably the top of Group B right now after Mandolin's lost to Bonsaw. So this would be a good time to extend his lead at the top. That being said, Mira is also hot on Maximilian's tail, so he's gonna want to win here. Oh, yikes! That was brutal. Nice trapping. Brings it down to last stock. Just casually grabs her out of the down B like, what are you doing? Well, that was a weird ending, but Maximilian takes a 3-1 win and tops Group B. We begin Group C with Vermilion versus Ivy, and Ivysaur almost died immediately. Ivy coming off the back of her victory over Van Helsing, and Vermilion yet to get a win on the board. Team Vermilion certainly don't want to fall any further than this, but it looks like they might have to accept that, unless they can perform a good comeback. Alright. Charizard answering back with a back air of his own, but Ivy immediately follows with a dare. This is just so fast-paced. We only have a minute on the clock here, and so let me see what happened there. Ivy spiked Squirtle, then footstooled him, then used her up B to save his life. Is that what happened there? We might need another instant replay. You might want to switch off Squirtle. He's not going to be much help at high percent. He's not your closer. As much as you want him to be. I mean, he did get that stock, but still. You need Ivysaur, Charizard, someone who can deal the big hits. And Vermilion listens just a little too late. They slump to 3 defeats, whereas Ivy gets her second win. King K. Ratos is teetering on the edge of the elimination spots in Group B. He needs to do something. He has 2 losses on the board and is up against Strawberry, who has 2 good wins on the board and is sitting pretty in 4th right now. Alright, he's making a strong statement for himself, though. He won't go down easy. Oh. Oh, ah. Just got caught under the stage. You have to be ballsy to parry a K-Roll down smash. That's the move you don't contest. Nope, you don't contest K-Roll down smash. I keep telling you this. And no amount of going deep will rectify it. Even if you do take the lead. The lead is changing so many hands so quickly. Okay, Ratos has an opportunity to get a win on the board here. But he needs to close it out. He can't let Strawberry get the drop on him so easily. He understands his position. He is playing very carefully now. A surprising level of tactical precision, and that's what nets him his first win. He's finally on the board. I think this will be a very quick match. The Blob is smart and Van Helsing isn't. A Kirby is always annoying. Oh! Okay. Alright, Van Helsing with a surprising lead right now. I think this might be their first meeting. How did he hit that? Anyway, as I was saying, I think this might be their first meeting in general. So, Kirby doesn't quite understand how to deal with him yet. Here's a hint. It starts with D and ends with air. Van Helsing being very slow and methodical here. And manages to take the lead. I don't think he has a win on the board if memory serves, so... this will be a good time to change that if he can close it out. But we saw what happened with Mama Luigi against Hermes, so... who knows? Oh. Alright. The Blob brings it to last stock, but he's 75% down. One strong hit from Van Helsing, and he takes a very shock victory. Or he can just throw his stock and his win away and give the Blob a victory. Although, interestingly, we are strangely tied in this one. I guess that technically makes it a draw. After some careful review, we are going to provide the Blob with a 3-2 victory. So the Blob does in fact get to leave with a 3-2 victory. This match, as it stands, is surprise top of Group C against the bottom of Group C, which is not a surprise. Samus has had good performances up to this point, whereas Fire Bride, she's yet to get on the board, but she's putting in a lot of work at the start of this one. Samus not really putting herself in the best of opening positions right here. Alright. Fire Bride takes first blood. Where has this skillful play come from all of a sudden? It cost her stock, but she's playing quite good now. Daisy surprisingly showing no fear whatsoever. Alright, that buffed side B. The buffed Daisy Bomber. She just did a quick dash dance as well. She's up for this one. She wants that upset. She can smell blood in the water. And she is a shark. Oh! Oh, that nearly did it. Oh! Oh! Not quite over yet. Oh! Oh, she fell out! Oh, no! The hitbox jank robs Fire Bride of victory. And Dreadlock just squeaks past. That was very close. If MS Hammer wants to be top of Group C, he needs to beat Steville by 2 stocks. And surely if any of the amiibo in Group C are capable of beating Steve, it's surely got to be MS Hammer, right? Right? He's going out there, he wants some early dominance. And he's not going to throw out any Gordos, he's just going to be strictly physical. So who knows if that's going to play into things here. He just doesn't have an answer. Okay, tell a lie. He does have an answer. Down throw up air. He needs to rack up as much damage on the board as he can. Because he's just going to keep healing it back. What is happening here? Alright. MS Hammer gets a good advantage. Just constantly teabagging MS Hammer. Like the disrespectful little cretin that he is. MS Hammer looking to close it out, though. Steville not making it easy for him. Oh, he took another stock. And all of a sudden, it's going to be very edgy for him. His opportunity to go top of Group C is gone. And his win might be gone too if he doesn't do something about this Steve soon. Steville is in the lead in these closing stages by nothing but forward smash. He just needs one strong hit. And MS Hammer cops defeat to Steeville. That's gonna put a dent in his hopes. And an ominous sign to the rest of the tournament. Into Group D we go, with Hoxton, the Joker Amiibo, versus Kenshiro, the Ryu Amiibo. Joker lost out to Robbie in the previous batch of tournament qualifiers. And Kenshiro managed to beat Fire and Icy. And Kenshiro's wasting no time putting Hoxton in his place here. He is ending the DLC privilege right here, right now. It was like, Rebels God? Yeah, Rebels God this. Kenshiro with first blood in this tie. And he's looking to get another one in quick succession here. Managed to get Kenshiro up to 200%. And still has yet to kill him. I'm telling you, Kenshiro's turned into a completely different beast as of late. Wow. Okay, he's finally got a stock on the board. Is it going to be enough? I'm not entirely sure. Really going to need to pull it out or invoke some serious cheese if he wants any chance of winning this qualifier. Oh, nearly. He's looking for that follow-up, but instead just falls to his death. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Not quite over yet. Those red screens usually mean the end of the match, but not this time. Oh! Kenshiro survives that late scare and gets the win over Hoxton. I'm not entirely sure what to expect in this match. Mewtwo will just do a lot of damage and take a lot of damage, and I don't know how he'll gel against this Isabelle Amiibo. Right now, it's very badly. Oh yeah, Isabelle also has Pocket. So in the event that Megamind decides to Shadow Ball, it might not go so well. I mean, right now, Isabelle doesn't even need Pocket. And likewise, Megamind doesn't necessarily need Shadow Ball. Alright, landing fair. Gives Megamind a late advantage. Oh! There goes the Shadow Ball. But Isabelle's just like, nah, don't care. Oh! She managed to punish him out of his attack. She's just wildin'. How did she manage that? Well, Pauling wins over Megamind, I guess. Dante the Mii Sword Fighter currently sits 9th in Group D. And Fire and Icy are just above him at 8th. So, whoever wins between these two are going to put some daylight between themselves and the potential elimination. Okay, I don't quite know how Nana lost that stock. A win will get Dante out of the elimination spots, though, and that will be useful for him, because he's already lost 2 matches. Oh, Dante, that was a bad idea. Fire and Icy are also one of the few Amiibo that Dante doesn't exactly have knowledge on, because he came before them. So, no knowledge from teachings there. He's in a good spot to take the lead here. It's only 1 Icy now. Alright, the up smash puts him in the advantage in the closing stages of this match. But he can't afford to take his foot off the gas just yet. Okay, something happened there. Oh. Oh! Wow. Okay then. Dante manages to win by taking out the Ice Climbers in the most strategic way he could. And that should hopefully get him out of the elimination zone. Last time King Cobra got completely embarrassed by Pauling. And he's up against Robbie the Villager, who is on a bit of a hot streak. To me, that only sounds like it could end one way, but who knows? Oh, alright. The flying nair gives King Cobra the lead. Down air to back air. That's a new combo. Or at least a new kill confirm. But it did get Robbie back into this, so, you know, you can't knock it if it works. Alright, I just caught that. King Cobra in a promising position for himself, but he needs to close it out. A lot of these amiibo don't close it out properly. And that's how they let their opponents back into the match.
Now, return to your original position.
Alright, Robbie catches him. But he's got a lot of work to do. Assuming King Cobra doesn't succumb to his own stupidity like last time. Could be his chance to... Okay. King Cobra does manage to get a win on the board against Robbie. Our last match sees top of the table Taskmaster the Link amiibo go up against Charlie the Duck Hunt, who currently sits third. A win for either one will put them top after Robbie's defeat against King Cobra. You get the feeling that both of them have been told about the last result just now, because they are both being frantic. And Link, in a freak bomb accident, loses the first stock. But equalizes again in very short order. Interesting. Could Charlie go top of this group? I mean, he had a good position to right there, but it all goes down to the wire. Oh, Charlie was going to capitalize off that, but he manages to get the up B out. And a well-timed forward smash gives Taskmaster another win on the board against the Duck Hunt. And that does it for this set of fixtures. And those results have surely got to have quite the impact on the tables. So let's go and have a look at them. In Group A, DK West and Mr. T, after their victories over the Riddler and TJ Creed respectively, sit in first and second respectively, being the only two in the group yet to take an L. Osborne drops into the bottom two, with TJ Creed rooted at the bottom, with only 2 stocks taken and 9 lost. In Group B, Maximilian stands as the sole fighter yet to lose. After his victory over Mira, Bonsaw sits close behind him on 2 wins and 1 loss. Thanks to his win over Mama Luigi, Hermes is able to climb out of the bottom 2, as does Darkside, after his clean 3 stock of Hurricane. And as a result, both of those fighters sit in the bottom 2. In Group C, it is a tie in first between Dreadlock and Steeville, after their wins over Firebride and MS Hammer respectively. Thanks to King K. Ratos' win over Strawberry, he's able to move away from the bottom 2, where Van Helsing and Firebride occupy. And in Group D, Taskmaster remains the only fighter in that group yet to take a loss. Not too much has changed except a shake-up at the bottom. King Cobra and Dante's victories see them shift upwards a little bit. And while King Cobra doesn't quite escape, having a win on the board gives him a good position to get out in the future, which is more than what can be said for Fyra and Icy the Ice Climbers, who sit bottom of Group D. Thank you for watching these qualifiers. Throw us a like if you've enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next round. Take care now.